Let's look at the simple present tense. The simple present tense is one of several forms of present tenses in English. It's used to describe habits, unchanging situations, general truths, and fixed arrangements. So the simple present tense is simple to form. Just use the base form of the verb. I take, you take, we take, they take, and of course the third person singular, he, she and it, takes the s at the end of the verb. So take with the personal pronoun he becomes takes. He takes, I take without the s, but he takes, or she takes, or Benjamin takes, or Aliyah takes. As you can see on the sheet, there are several present tenses. Simple, use that one for regular action. A general fact, or referring to a timetable. The continuous always refers to an action happening now or around now. We have the perfect. Action happens at an unstated time in the past. I have lived in Amsterdam for 10 years. 10 years ago I started living in Amsterdam and I still live there, so that's how we use the perfect. And the perfect continuous is used to, well, to express irritation or anger most of the times. So the conjugation of the verb work in the simple present form. I work, you work, but he, she or it works. This is called the third person singular. And here we use the shit rule, meaning with he, she and it you add an s to the verb. This is very important. And then we work, you work, and they work. Simple present tense is used to express habits, general truths, repeated actions or unchanging situations, emotions and wishes. I smoke, a habit, so therefore you don't say I am smoking. That's not what you do. You don't use the continuous with a habit. So when you're talking about a habit, you don't add the ing. So I smoke, I work in London, an unchanging situation, and London is a large city, which is a general truth. The simple present tense is used to give instructions or directions. You walk for 200 meters and then you turn left. And the simple present tense is used to express fixed arrangements, present or future. Your exam starts at 9 o'clock. The simple present tense is also used to express future time after some conjunctions like after, when, before, as soon as, and until. He will give it to you when you come next Saturday. Simple present tense is used for habits. He drinks tea at breakfast. She only eats fish. They watch television regularly. So you don't say she's only eating fish. No, when it's a habit, then you say she only eats fish. And with they watch television regularly, the word regularly gives you a clue and shows that it's a habit. It happens regularly. So you say they watch television and not they are watching television. That is not correct. The simple present tense is used for repeated actions or events. We catch the bus every morning. It rains every afternoon in the hot season. Or they drive to Monaco every summer. So a lot of repeated actions here. The simple present tense is used for general truths. Water freezes at 0 degrees. The earth revolves around the sun. Her mother is Peruvian. So these are general truths. The simple present tense is used for instructions or directions. Open the packet and pour the contents into hot water. So this is a clear instruction. Or directions. You take the number 6 bus to Watney and then the number 10 to Bedford. The simple present tense is used for fixed arrangements. His mother arrives tomorrow. Our holiday starts on the 26th of March. The simple present tense is used with future constructions. She'll see you before she leaves. We'll give it to her when she arrives. Notes on the simple present, third person singular. In the third person singular, the verb always ends in an S. So normally you add an S. He wants or she wants. She needs or he needs. He gives or Bob gives. Sarah gives. She thinks, but you can also say he thinks, or Ibrahim thinks, or Merva thinks. You add the S with a third person singular. The negative and question forms use does. For the third person, he does, she does, or do for I and we and you, plus the infinitive of the verb. He wants ice cream, and when you transform that into a question, you have to use to do. So, does he want strawberry? You can't say do he want strawberry, because with the third person singular, he, she and it, you use does. He doesn't want vanilla. Verbs ending in Y. So now the third person changes the Y to IES. So to fly, the verb to fly becomes flies. She flies to Egypt every month. He flies to New York every week. IES, not just the S is added, but also I and the E. So the Y changes into IES, very important. The same is true for cry, to cry. She cries, he cries. Bob cries, Sarah cries. However, there is an exception to this rule. The Y changing into IES when there's a vowel before the Y. So with play, the A is a vowel, klinker, before the Y, and then you only add an S. And add ES to verbs ending in an S, X, sh, ch. He passes, she catches, ch, catches, fix, fixes, it pushes. Now try to arrange the words below to make a sentence. With this exercise, you have to arrange the words below to make questions. Can you do that? Another exercise with the simple present tense. And here you have to translate the words between, or conjugate the words between brackets.